the educational system to cultivate talented people who can lead the change of a future society continues to be conducted experimentally. In addition, proven programs are being integrated into the field of education. However, if you look at the entire educational field, the reality is that there is still a lack of educational systems and curriculums to nurture talented people who can lead future social changes. Every country is concerned with the gap between the demand for talent and the level of workforce produced in society, and is aware that digital talent in the 21st century can no longer be raised in traditional educational facilities or methods. Most developed countries are calling for educational innovation and are changing the way they educate future generations. When Alvin Toffler visited Korea, he looked at the entrance examination-oriented cramming education in Korea and said that the hardest thing to understand in Korea is that its education is going against the current of the times. Students in Korea are spending more than 15 hours a day in schools and academies to learn the knowledge they won't need in the future, and to earn a job that won't exist. And stated that this education will undermine Korea's competitiveness in the future society, saying that in order for Korea to lead the world, they need to develop imagination and creativity. As advanced countries such as the United States, Japan, Germany, and the United Kingdom are predicting future social changes, readjusting the image of talent, and drastically revising the education policy accordingly. A major change in education policy should be made in order to nurture talented people who can lead the future society in order to fulfill Korea's role as the world's topmost nation. Khan Academy, the biggest school in the world. Khan Academy is an educational service that provides free world-class education for everyone, everywhere in the world. Khan Academy was founded as a non-profit organization in 2008, created by chance by Salman Khan, a Bangladeshi American. Salman Khan received a bachelor's degree, mathematics, electrical engineering, computer science, and a master's degree, electrical engineering, computer science, at MIT. After graduation, he found out that his 12-year-old cousin was having a hard time studying math, and decided to become his tutor. But because he and his cousin were living in different areas, they first tried to conduct tutoring sessions through phone, but later used messenger and educational tools to conduct remote tutoring. And if he managed to produce good material, he also started to post it on YouTube. As the video he posted on YouTube earned tremendous popularity, inquiries and feedback from all over the world were pouring in. So, Salman Khan quit his job as a hedge fund analyst and started creating an organization called the Khan Academy, which is currently used by users around the world. The characteristics of the Khan Academy are as follows. 1. Free access to educational resources anywhere in the world. 2. Customized learning and complete learning are possible by level 3. As motivation may be weakened when conducted online, compensation systems such as badges are used.
Nobody's born smart. We all start at zero. Can't talk, can't walk, certainly can't do algebra. Adding, reading, writing, riding a bike? Nobody's good at anything at first. There was a time when Einstein couldn't count to 10. And Shakespeare had to learn his ABCs just like the rest of us. Thankfully, we're born to learn. Slowly, surely, you stumble, slip, crawl, fall, and fail, and fall. Frustrating, confusing, trying, struggling, until one day, you walk. One foot in front of the other, one idea on top of the next, each wrong answer making your brain a little bit stronger. Failing is just another word for growing, and you keep going. This is learning. Knowing that you'll get it, even if you haven't gotten it yet. Because the most beautiful, complex concepts in the whole universe are built on basic ideas that anyone, anywhere, can understand. Whoever you are, wherever you are, you only have to know one thing. You can learn anything.
We grow. Ideas arise from networking and sharing. We Grow is a school founded by WeWork. The goal of We Grow's education is to give children the experience of making their ideas a reality. We Grow is built inside the WeWork building, so that students can visit WeWork anytime to see the founders working and having meetings. There are no desks or chairs in this school. Instead, there are blackboards for idea meetings all over the space, and children are free to read and talk on the couch. We Grow offers the founders of WeWork as teachers or mentors and allows them to share their diverse experiences with the children. Through this process, children learn how to make ideas a reality. If it were a normal school, it would simply comment that, "You really have a talent for art." But a proper school should be able to give shape to the talent. The education today wants children to have their talents and manifest them as they become adults. But most children do not have that ability when they become adults. We Grow challenges the existing education and seeks to substantiate creative children.
When we came to We Grow, my husband and I looked at each other and I'm like, this is unreal. It's so child focused. You really do feel like your child is loved.
It's like as if somebody designed a school based on our wish list. A school that values vegetarianism, yoga, meditation, technology, entrepreneurship, farming.
I see many schools that are very established, but the big issue with those schools is that they're behind.
We Grow is teaching the children how to adapt to the rapidly changing world around us that we all see.
The number one thing is that she is educated and she learns all of the fundamentals, but to do it in an environment that is compassionate and progressive and on the pulse of this century, it's like a breath of fresh air.
We Grow is a culture of kindness. They teach honesty. They teach humanity. They teach that whoever he is just fine.
I saw skyrocketing happiness in my child and really being excited to go to school. Something is working.
Everyone puts their kids in school because they want their kids to succeed. We all have to really examine what is success.
They're more like coaches in a sense rather than just teachers. It's really allowing the children to measure their own level of success.
Having friends that you love, that's success. Being happy all day and smiling, that's success.
This really does feel like home. It feels like a community. It feels like it's child-centered. It feels like children have a voice. They're allowed to try things out.
We Grow is the future.
PTech. Companies and schools meet to train talented people. You need to do a lot of things inside a company that you didn't learn at school. The biggest feature of PTech is that it educates people on basic job competencies, such as communication, cooperation, and leadership, called soft skills, to get into society and adapt quickly. PTech is a global model of public education innovation that IBM first launched in Brooklyn, New York, in 2011. And now extends to 205 schools based on partnerships with more than 600 industries in 20 countries. As data is pouring out and is considered as a natural resource, new jobs have been created through the fourth industrial revolution, and have required talented people who can manage these jobs. Talented people such as cybersecurity, artificial intelligence, cloud experts, and blockchain experts are called New Collar by IBM. IBM started PTech to cultivate talented people of New Collar. Minerva Schools. Lectures are a very efficient way of teaching. But it is the worst for a student. There are no lectures in Minerva. The role of a professor in this curriculum is a collaborator. They encourage students to actively participate in the class and recognize the various perspectives of the problem. Minerva School has been in operation since 2014 and was first founded by Ben Nelson. This school has no substance, such as a campus or a school building. Because there are no campuses or school buildings, most of the classes are conducted online. It was implemented in 2014, but was created by a startup company in the United States in 2012, and is based in San Francisco, California. Minerva School, which was created to exclude students' backgrounds, parents' economic abilities, and social status, prohibits writing about their families or backgrounds when filling out admission applications and does not reflect SAT or ACT scores, which are university entrance exams in the US. Therefore, Minerva Schools can be called a school innovation. Minerva Schools has dormitories in 7 countries around the world. Students travel to 7 countries for 4 years and learn through online-based learning. The first year is spent in San Francisco, USA, followed by 4 months, each in Korea, Seoul, India, Hyderabad, Germany, Berlin, Argentina, Buenos Aires, England, London, and Thailand, Taipei. After that, they spend their last month in San Francisco in the USA, present what they learned in the form of a project, and graduate.